Welcome back to my channel. That feels so crazy to say that because I have not uploaded in quite a bit, but quick update before we jump into this video. I graduated with my certificate in digital media and social media marketing, so that's what I was just doing. And then amongst of other things, like starting a new hobby, which is junk journaling. This is a spread that I did today. So if you guys want to see more of that content, that's on TikTok, which will be linked down below. So I've already started Beach Read by Emily Henry because I love Emily Henry. Book Lovers, as we all know, is one of my favorite books. So therefore, I had to pick up Beach Read because I feel like everyone and their mother has read this book already except for me, and I've kind of been intimidated by it, not necessarily because I'm like scared to read it, but because I have such high hopes because I've heard so many great things and I did not want to be disappointed. I'm on page 117, so we are about 32% in, I believe. So we're getting through there. So I've read this much right here, and then we have this much left, so not too much. Not too crazy. I literally just picked this up. I actually picked it up last month, but then I put it back down. So then I decided to pick it up and actually try to get these summer books read. I want to do a quick book haul. Some of these are not summer books, and this is not everything I'll be reading. We're going to just mood read throughout this entire video. I'm going to be picking from my physical TBR books that I feel like correlate with the summertime, and we're going to go through this journey together. But Love Light Farms, totally not summer, holidays, Christmas book. Excited to read that. I have Funny You Should Ask, Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score, Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I actually really want to read this. And then People We Meet on Vacation, which will probably be read as well because it is the summer book that I also have not read by Emily Henry. But anyway, I have been tandem reading Beach Read on my Kindle and the actual paperback copy, so I've been going back and forth, especially at nighttime. I'm reading on my Kindle because it's dark and I can see on my Kindle, and I changed my Kindle stickers, so they're super cute. I printed them and made them myself with sticker paper, even though they're not actually stuck to my Kindle. Please don't actually stick stickers to your Kindle. Please don't do that. But anyway, I so far have been loving Beach Read. Like, the fact that they're in Michigan and they're on the beach in Lake Michigan. Augustus Everett and January are, you know, rivals or whatever. They went to college together. They were both doing writing and he always had something to say about it. A lot of things happen and it makes her move to this beach house, and he ends up living next door, and they both write different genres, and they end up swapping genres and writing each other's genres because they can't seem to write a book in their own genre and they're struggling. So I think that's where we're at right now, and I don't want to spoil it, so that's where we're at. And I actually do love this book. I love the banter, so I'm excited to continue on. But I finished Beach Read last night, and while I was reading it, I started to feel sick. So I'm like, okay, let me just finish this book today because tomorrow I'm just probably not going to feel that great. But I read 187 pages, I believe, or 100. Do the math. I started at 183 yesterday and finished the book. So yeah, I gave it 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I love Gus's character, and I also love January's character. I love them individually and like all the things that they've gone through in life that like shaped them to be who they are now, and then how they came together was really beautiful to see. And like Gus, I feel like I just want to wrap my arms around him. Like, he's just been through, I don't want to give too much away, but he's like been through some stuff, but you know, so has January. They both have been through some stuff, and there was, you know, a little bit of miscommunication here and there, and now we know why he is the way that he is. And I think that their story was simply beautiful, and it makes you realize that not everything needs to be perfect, and as long as you're happy, that is all that matters. And I don't want to say too much. My review is on Goodreads if you want to see a little bit more in depth, but I still didn't spoil it. But yeah, I want to start something. I don't want to waste the day, so let's check my physical TBR. So as you guys saw, I started to read Summer Romance by Annabel Monaghan. This book is basically about a single mom. She's recently divorced, she has 3 kids, and she's trying to get back out there. She has also lost her mother, and her ex-husband actually asked her for divorce on the same anniversary, the 1-year anniversary of her mother's death, which is insane. So I ended up going to Target and picking up some books, basically the one that I'm reading right now, and then I picked up an Ellen Hilderbrand book. This is The 5-Star Weekend. I'm super excited to read a book by her because we all know The Perfect Couple is literally trending on Netflix right now, and I was gonna read the book before watching it, but I'm like, let me just watch it, and it actually is really good. So I'm like, okay, I'm excited to read the book. All of her books take place in Nantucket, and it's the perfect summer read, so that might just be my next read. I'm not sure yet. I'm on page 66, and so just like about that much there. So not too far in, I'm like 20% in roughly, and there's already been a plot twist. Like, why is the plot twist already there in the beginning of the book? Like, that's crazy. You would have never known, and she would have never known, and she didn't know, and now she does know and know what's gonna happen. So that's where we're at right now. But you know, Allie went on her date, she enjoyed it, she had a nice time being single and feeling like, you know, she's having the night of her life. She has her babysitter set up, her best friend Franny watched her kids for her to go, and right now she's in the aftermath of that. So not gonna say too much, but that's it. But I'm loving the book so far, so I'm so glad I actually got the physical copy so I can really see how far I'm getting through. But I'm gonna continue and update you guys when I'm like 50% in. So I finished Summer Romance by Annabel Monaghan last night, and I literally cried at the end. It was so good. I enjoyed this book so much. I feel like everyone needs an Ethan in their lives, and I just love the way that he helped Allie through literally everything she was going through and the things that she had even in her own head, and she really like found herself and found her voice and just like learned who she was like outside of everything that she had to deal with. And of course I absolutely loved the love story. Like, how could I not? I felt like it was so cute. Their meet cute was cute. Everything was cute. I mean, it was a little weird, but it was cute, and I'll give it that. And as for Pete, we don't like him, okay? Pete can go off and do whatever he wants to do, but I'm glad my girl Allie is figuring stuff out for herself finally. And it definitely touches on grief because, like, obviously her mom passed away, so throughout the book she's kind of talking to her mom. There will be moments where she's like in her car, for example, and she'll be like speaking towards her mom, and she kind of thinks about what her mom would say, and in a way she's like responding to her. It's definitely interesting to see like how she handled that situation, because obviously I cannot relate to that, but it did help me understand how others may feel that are going through something like that. So I did appreciate having that perspective as well. Annabel Monaghan is such a great author. She has now become one of my favorite authors. I love her writing style. The way she writes is so beautiful, and I feel like it's so nice to read, and the way that she picks up the banter between the characters, it just feels so natural and it flows so well. I think I want to pick up Nora Goes Off Script because I feel like I've seen that it's pretty similar to this one, and since I love this one so much, I rated it 5 stars. 5-star read. I feel like I didn't even have to say that. Literally, it's a 5-star read. How could it not be a 5-star read? I don't know. This is now becoming one of my favorite books. I don't think I'm ever going to get over it, and I feel like I'm going to be returning back to this book later for so many reasons, and because she's going through so many things, and then she has her great neighbor Phyllis, who's like really old, that she kind of helps take care of here and there, but that's like her friend. She's going through so much stuff, and I just love how everything just flows so effortlessly in this book. It just all made sense. But that was the end of this reading vlog. I got to read 2 of my most anticipated summer reads before fall. It is now fall, so you guys will be seeing my fall reading vlog next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!